Hey everyone, it's Joe. I just wanted to make a quick, or I guess not really quick, since most videos are mostly of just me playing video games. But I wanted to make a quick little video, something to kind of, what's the word? Oh my God, to get excited for E3, I guess. I don't know. It's just a desires and expectations video. What I'm excited for, or not really excited for, because I'm not paying attention to any of that bullshit that's on the news or anything. And it's like, this is what's going to be there. I'm just going to talk about what I personally want to see, and I've got a little list here, which is kind of my rough script that I'm going to use. And a lot of this, I know, is completely untrue. It's never going to happen. Never going to happen. But like, this is all fantasy E3 world where what I want happens, and that's really it. You know, if you don't want to watch it, you can just change channel. Okay, that's the TV. Okay, so the first one is my biggest one, and that's the Capcom will apologize. They'll just come out, like, they'll do their panel or whatever they're doing, and they'll say, "We are very sorry. We did something as a test, and we apologize from the outrage that we found that this was not a good idea, and that they originally canceled Mega Man Legends 3, and Mega Man Universe was a publicity stunt to make us more excited when they re-announce it, because they wanted to put more love and effort into it rather than make us say, hey, why is it taking so long?" And just say, oh. But now they're going to re-release it, and we're going to be so excited because Mega Man's such a great game. I don't know why they would stop that, especially after all the damn effort I've put in. And on the subject of Capcom is I'd like to see a new Dead Rising game, and I mean new Dead Rising game. I don't mean Dead Rising 2 off the record 2, where you get to play as Chuck Green's daughter. I mean, like a serious Dead Rising. I want them to do better, I guess. Like, I love the first one. It had its flaws, but I love the first one. The second one was pretty fun. I've had a lot of fun hours on that. But it just seemed like an upgrade, an expansion. It's like, hey, it's this game with some spit and polish in a new setting. And I think they could just do a lot with that, and it seemed, I don't know. Also make it harder. I never got off the record, so I never got to play the survival mode, I believe, where you starve and stuff in the second game. But in the first game, that was pretty fun. That was really hard, but it was really fun. And again, on the subject of Capcom, because Capcom was one of my favorite companies. Not anymore, but it definitely was one of my favorite companies. I want to see an RE game, a Resident Evil game, with Barry Burton and Rebecca Chambers. And I know Rebecca Chambers was in Zero. You know how great that game was. But where's Barry Burton? Because I believe I saw like an article or something, and I have no source or anything to back this up, but I'm pretty sure I heard someone say somewhere that Barry Burton was going to make a reappearance or something, and I think it just turned out to be a Mercenaries character, and we're like, oh, it's Barry Burton, oh my goodness, this changes everything. But Barry Burton is my favorite Resident Evil character. Jill Sandwich, I mean, come on. And Beck Chambers is my second favorite. And I mean, Barry Burton I could kind of understand, but Rebecca Chambers seems like she'd have a lot of potential. I mean, like with all the all the weird viruses and Los Plagas that are running rampant everywhere every day. You'd think she'd become a scientist to help prevent these things, or maybe some cool new twist that Capcom would, be too ballsy to do is make Rebecca Chambers a bad guy. She goes crazy because she's got too much stress or something. I don't know. Just I want to see them, and I don't want to play the remake of Resident Evil 1 to do it. I want Kingdom Hearts 3. That's really, I don't want any more of these side quels, prequels, sequels, in between quels. I want Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't want Kingdom Hearts 3D. Also, I want Kingdom Hearts 3 to be Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts had the Heartless. That was cool. Kingdom Hearts 2 had the Nobodies. That was cool. It was like the other side. I loved that. Then they had the Unversed. I was like, this makes sense because you never see them again, and they don't ever explain what they are. Maybe in the archives, a little book and that has millions of pages of info, but and now I don't know what they're called in 3D. So the weird circus monsters that are. I feel that Disney's getting too much hold on the games nowadays, and I just want Kingdom Hearts 3. I want the finale of Kingdom Hearts. I want to see. Also, what I also want to see is no, never mind. That's a whole other can of worms. So I also want to see a sequel or a remake, or a sequel, or just something else that has to do with Final Fantasy IX. I know everyone and their grandma and their grandma's best friend are like, oh my god, Final Fantasy VII is the best Final Fantasy game ever. This should probably have a remake because I love it. And I liked Final Fantasy VII. Final Fantasy VII was fun. I love the materia system. But Final Fantasy IX was my personal favorite, and I personally want to see more of those characters. Double Fine. I love Double Fine. Double Fine has produced some of my favorite games, with the exception of stacking. And they're doing a really cool thing with Kickstarter, and they got that project that they're currently working on, which I'm a little excited. I'm a little excited, but they need to officially announce Psychonauts 2. Like, Notch wanted to converse with him, with Tim Schafer, about Psychonauts 2, and I'm uncertain as to whether or not we actually got any more info beyond that. But I want to see like a trailer of Psychonauts 2. That's what I want to see. A while back, I was a real big World of Warcraft fan, and as of a couple months ago, I completely stopped cold turkey. I'd read the books and everything. And while I was a Warcraft fan, World of Warcraft fan, I'm still a World of Warcraft. I love the lore, and I love the first three games. But as I was like reading forums and whatnot, one title kept popping up, and people were constantly asking about it. People in my guild were talking about it, and it seems more and more people want a Warcraft 4. And that's something I honestly I'd love to see. I'd love to see like better game graphics, but with the style of Warcraft in a Warcraft 4, because I just loved how I guess it was pretty cartoony, but I just really want to see a Warcraft 4, and I know it's not going to happen anytime soon. They want World of Warcraft to work more than a non-MMO, because it prints money. Okay. I want Telltale to reveal The Walking Dead second episode. I loved the Walking Dead video game. It was so much fun. I played 2 games, and I had my friend use the other game file. and I want to know when the second date comes out, or the second game episode's release date. And I also would like them to make a new Sam and Max game. I know that's like make everything I want, but I'm just about done with the Telltale Sam and Max games. I started with the third one, then I did the first one, and I'm just now finishing the second one. And they're fun. They're funny. They're fun, and I love point-and-click adventure games. And Sam and Max, I want more. Give me what I want. Guild War. I want to see Guild Wars 2's release date. I don't know if that's out or if it's like E3 of 2013 or something. But I want to see a release date. I'm gonna get into the beta later this week, so I'm a little excited for that. But I want to know when it comes out. I mean, I pre-ordered it. I want my stuff. Second to last, Fable Journey. I want them to remake it completely and utterly. I want them to say, sorry, we don't know what the fuck we were thinking. We, Kinect is retarded. Let's not use the Kinect. Let's make it a prequel, back when magic was still around. Let's not do the horrible games that we're making. Let's make good ones instead. Mix it up a little bit. We did it before. Let's do it again. Before I get to this last one, there's a lot of games I'm excited for, but I like them to be kind of surprised, so like a surprise. So I don't really do much research into. Oh, I should be expecting Halo 4. I should be expecting Black Ops 2, and it's like I don't care. I got plenty of games where I shoot things. Give me a game where I could shoot things and solve crime with my mind or something. So I try to keep that all a mystery in hopes that it'll make it better for me. But the last one, and this is one that'll probably have nothing to do with anyone ever except maybe the cool people, is I want I didn't do like any research on this. A while back I found out about it and I was like, oh, that's a good idea, I really want to play that now. But it's called One Piece Kaizuko Muso, or Muso, I don't know how you pronounce that word. It's the anime One Piece with the Dynasty Warriors style of gameplay, and it just looks really fun. Like, I mean, that's like half of the battles. If it's not like a one-on-one fight, it's the main characters destroying small armies, and I don't know. Like this past year, I've really got into One Piece, and I don't know. This just looks really fun. I only have one if about it, is that Dynasty Warriors has not known for their difficulty. And although killing waves and waves enemies isn't supposed to be difficult, especially in One Piece, but there are one-on-one fights in that game, and I kind of hope that those run as well as they should, because I'm a little afraid that they might just press square, square, triangle over and over and over again until the enemy dies. But aside from that, it actually looks really good to me. This is my video, not yours. Go make your own video. That's pretty much it. I'm excited for video games because I play them. A few things off the top of my head that I know will not be anything. Killing Floor 2. I got really into Killing Floor 2. Killing Floor 1. And I'd like to see more classes, I guess. What else? I can't think of anything else. That's it. Thank you for watching and listening to my horrid voice. I apologize because I should have done this last night, but I wanted to play Killing Floor instead. And so I said, okay, I'll just wake up early in the morning tomorrow. I went to bed at about 5 and I woke up at 10. Had a couple energy drinks and some cereal, so I'm a lot better when I first woke up. Uh, that's why I got this monotone voice, because I am tired and I need to get more sleep, but I have work in a few hours as well. But thank you, and I hope E3 has everything, to my exact words, that I said. You know, Barry Burton, Rebecca Chambers, Let's Go Warcraft 4, remakes, the games alike, Kingdom Hearts 3, Tall Tales, you know, Walking Dead, some Max, One Piece, and all that's going to come out in the next couple months. Oh, on that subject of Mega Man Legends and Mega Man Universe, if you know they did that, I'd like to see a demo. I'd really like to see a demo. All right, thank you.